friends, and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be working on my front porch. My last video was back porch. Now we're working on my front porch. So without further ado, let's get started.
I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door.
So here is what my porch looks like. It still has the Easter stuff on. So the first order of business is to take everything off. Then I'm going to pressure wash it and then put it back together. Once I took everything off, I didn't want to bore you with that. I got my blower out and blew out any dirt, cobwebs, leaves, anything that was on the front porch off before I got my pressure washer out and pressure washed it. If you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, my name is Sonja, and on this channel I share lots of home decorating ideas sprinkled with some organization, cleaning, and some home decor and home organization haul. So if this is something that you think you might enjoy watching, I would love it if you considered subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that notification bell so you get notified when I upload videos. I typically aim to upload 3 a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Unfortunately, I did start back with my home daycare back in March, and I am trying to get back into the groove of posting regularly and working full time. And I can't seem to quite get the hang of it yet. So bear with me. I do hope that I figure my schedule out soon enough. Just had a lot of new kids starting up, which is always a little bit more extra work than once you have the kids established and the naps are all figured out and all that stuff, because I do a lot of my YouTube while the kids nap. So nevertheless, I did get my front porch all set up for the summer, which you will see the end result soon enough, and I could not be pleased with the way it turned out. So this year I am using my neighbor's pressure washer, and it is Greenworks, and I don't mind the way it works. My husband thinks it needs to be a little bit stronger, but for me, it did take off all the dirt from coming into the house through the winter and fall and springtime. I do find that you can see like a little path leading up to the door. So it got that all off. It took all the cobwebs and any other stains that were on my front porch from the winter. So I think it works good, but I guess he feels otherwise. I do have to admit, as I mentioned in my other video, pressure washing is so satisfying for me, and I could just pressure wash my whole house inside and out. I just love doing it. I love how you can see exactly what's coming off and how easy it is to remove dirt that otherwise with just a hose and a brush you would be working a lot harder. And I do like to do this every spring and kind of springish, I guess. Usually I'll decorate for spring before I do this, because I live in Canada, Ontario, Canada, and when we do decorate for spring, especially Easter time, it's still very good chance that it's gonna snow a few times, and so I wait to do this till about beginning of May.
The wish I carry high whenever we're apart. It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into your eyes.
I did try and clean off all the cobwebs off the brick or anything else that might have been on there, as well as some stains on the siding, and then I also sprayed down my lights and also my windows. I was a little bit afraid to spray down the door just because I did refinish this door just last fall, and I was worried that it was going to take everything off if I went with a pressure washer. Probably wouldn't, but I was just being extra careful. Once the front porch was done, I also took out my resin chair and a little stool table and pressure washed that as well. I do keep these out through the winter, so there was a lot of leaves stuck in the crevices of the chairs, as well as lots of cobwebs. And I do not pressure wash my wooden leatherback chair because, again, I'm worried that it's gonna take off all the paint. So, but this it works really well on the resin chairs.
It takes me through the night when I look deep into your eyes. Oh, when I look deep into your eyes.
Before I put my furniture back, I just wanted to wipe down my windows because I did pressure wash them, but I wanted to give them a little bit of buffing as well. And I'm using the Method glass cleaner to do that.
To your eyes. Oh, when I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into your eyes. When I look deep into...
Now the fun part starts by putting everything back together and decorating. I did have to wipe down the chair because the birds pooped all over it, even though it was under my on my porch covered up. I also mentioned this before. I would love to get new pots, but these are still holding pretty strong. They just have the surface rust, so I will be heading out to the store in the near future and just getting some spray paint and spray painting them. Last time I got a glossy spray paint by accident, so I want to go and get the matte one and just spray paint the little parts that are the rust is kind of showing up. And I will probably keep them until I can no longer keep them because they're falling apart. My mother-in-law had the same one and she replaced it a while ago, but mine's still holding strong. So here is what the furniture looks like, all in its place. And now I'm going to start adding my plants. I have decided this year, every year I buy ferns. I absolutely love ferns. And I thought I'd change it up this year, and I got 2 palms to go into the big pots. I find that this just added such a tropical feel to my front porch, and I think it's perfect for the summer decor because we want summer to feel tropical. going to go and get some stones and just put them on top of this planter just to weigh it down. But for now, I'm just trying to position it so it's in a place that I like. I will probably have to turn this palm, especially this one, several times because the wind, it's where the wind hits it the most. And then I added I think this is called a wash basin. I got it off of a friend. And I love using it, especially for fall decor and Christmas, but I have been using it for a couple of years for the summer as well. I think it just looks so nice having this fern in it. And I got my ferns at Costco for $18.99. I think they are the best deal out there. I think at Home Depot, I was just looking at them. They were $22.99 and they're significantly smaller. So I do think that Costco has the best deal for the ferns in my area. I did have to add a riser, which is just a paving stone, just to elevate the fern a little bit more so it looks better so it doesn't look like it's sitting inside of it. And I just love this look. I love how the wash basin looks with it. So I am very happy how this is all starting to work together. I have been layering my mats for the summer and fall weather because I just love the way that looks, and the area is fairly large, so finding the mat that's big enough is a little bit harder, so I like layering it. Both of these pieces came from Hobby Lobby several years ago when we made the trip across the border to Buffalo. Now this pillow cover, which I absolutely love, lemons and yellow color for the summer, but this pillow cover came from Temu. If you had missed that video with my Temu haul, make sure you head on over because I do have an excellent discount code for you as well if you decide to purchase anything. I love the fact that I can just purchase one pillow cover. I can pick and choose which ones I want, so that way I'm not left with ones that I don't need. And pillow covers are great for storing because they don't take up as much space as pillows themselves. I do still buy pillows, but if I can buy a pillow cover, I will opt for that before I'll buy an actual pillow. Now I'm going to add my wreaths. And I am not loving my wreaths. I think I had enough time with them. I've had them for several years now. And but I haven't been able to find one that I love. HomeSense has had a few, but only one of the wreath, so I haven't been able to find two. I have been thinking about making it myself, but I have found that purchasing them at HomeSense, sometimes I can pick them up for about $22, which does end up being probably cheaper than making it myself. So if I don't find one, maybe I will make one eventually. But for now, these will have to do. They're not bad. I did DIY these myself. I just think I've had lots of time with them and it's time to move on. That's how I felt with my fall ones last year too. And I did end up buying some that I absolutely loved at HomeSense for very, very inexpensive price, which I would have not been able to make them for that money. Anyway, so I do love that I found ones. So I was hoping to do the same for now, but I haven't been able to. And if I do, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I will be sharing that update there. I used to put signs, but I started doing this last year and I absolutely love the way it looked, so I did it this year again. I had DIY'd this basket over on my DIY channel, and I have been adding some seasonal flowers to it, and I absolutely love the way that looks. It adds pop of color to the brick and that summer feel also, so I love doing it. And all the greenery that I'm using in this basket planter came from Dollarama. For over on this side, I am using these yellow pillows that I use these inside for many years, but I've decided to bring them out, and I think they look really good in this little nook that I have. And then I just added this lantern and the pillows came from HomeSense. So here it is all done. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. The only thing I need to do is snip that hook off of the fern, and that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's very summery, bright, and cheery, and very inviting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.